So finally, I want to talk about a little application that we worked on with Ujjwal Joshi. So this was applying this guided backpropagation idea to photo orientation detection. So our data set was photos rotated kind of 4 different ways. And what we wanted to do is take a photo and say it's oriented this way. So like this way is up, or this way is up, or this way is up, or this way is up. And the idea is like the application is like if your gyroscope in the phone is broken or something, or if you have like an old style camera, you want to kind of automatically rotate the photo so that it's displayed upright. Okay. So we trained a network to do that. So the network has 4 outputs. So the details here are not really important, but they're displayed in picture. So you have one output that corresponds to 0 degrees. So that means the photo is already up, kind of oriented correctly. You have like the photo is like this way is up, 180 means this way is up, 270 means this way is up. So we trained it. And now what I'm displaying here is the pixels which provide evidence. So this is the guided backprop visualization. So just direct positive evidence for the photo being oriented this way. Okay. And what you see is that the outlines of the birds and the outlines of the people appear to be important for this. So here is a close-up. Here is a close-up for the people. So the more interesting thing is to look at photos which were oriented incorrectly by the network to kind of help try to explain the mistakes that the network made. And I should say, kind of this is just a visualization, so everything is kind of like a little bit speculative. So here, this one, so this photo of the chicken was kind of, the network said this way is up. And for this one, again, it's kind of rotated so that according to the network it's oriented correctly, although of course it is not. So for the chicken, you can see that the pixels are visualized here, which were kind of important for saying that this way was up. And you can kind of see, I think, intuitively, I can kind of see, well, like maybe the network is thinking that the chicken is walking this way, right? That might be a little bit speculative. Or a lot speculative. So here the image was kind of incorrectly oriented. What you see is that the network really focused on the wine glass, and you might imagine that what the network was thinking, again, this is kind of like speculation, what we're doing is literally just outputting, like those were the pixels that if you change them, then the up output is going to kind of change a lot, as opposed to pixels here, which don't influence the up output that much. So you can imagine that what the network is thinking is, well, this might be a light source. And there is some evidence that in this image, which was correctly oriented, the network thought that the light source was important for figuring out that this way is up. Okay, thank you very much.